What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. So this week I have a haul for you guys. So I think I mentioned maybe in one of my other videos I had some things coming in from Banana Republic. I ordered some things off Shein. I did a shop with me haul or shop with me video, and I did my spring wish list. So I've gotten a few things. I wanted to share that with you guys. So my theme this spring is kind of like rich black woman, right? So one of the staycations I'm going on this year is going to be, well, this week coming up, is to the Salamander. If you guys know, I cannot think of the lady's name off the top of my head, and it's like right there. I'll put it here at the bottom. But she was married to Bob Johnson that owned BET. They got divorced. She opened the Salamander Resort in Middleburg, Pennsylvania. That is like all the rage in a sense. If you're looking for that opulence, that's the word, opulence, right? And just elevation, Salamander is it. Well, she opened a second location here in DC, in the heart of DC actually, at the old Mandarin Oriental. So just to give you guys a difference in price range, the Middleburg location, a regular room is like $1,000 a night. Here in DC, it's like $380. Okay, totally different. So I was able to book us a staycation. Being from any area, and you guys know this, if you're from any large city, you take it for granted. If you're from New York, you've probably never been to the Statue of Liberty. You're in DC, you've never been to the top of the monument, right? Because you always feel like I can go. So we were thinking of something to do with my daughter for spring break, and I thought, why not just be tourists in our own city? So with that being said, I kind of went down like, okay, what is my wardrobe missing? What is my vibe for this spring and summer? And that was it. On top of that, I realized that Banana Republic was having their friends and family. Friends and family is one of my favorite kind of sales to shop because you don't have to think. The whole store is on sale, and that feels good to a consumer because I don't want to think about, I like this, but is it on sale? It's like whatever your eyes can see, you know the ticket price is 40% less. Now 40% is also generous because a lot of retailers offer like 25%. So this kind of caught my eye. You guys know the ads come down your Instagram or your email feed, and I'm like, oh, I see a few things I may like. I went in store, I ordered online, so let's get into it. So I have my handy rack back here, and I was going to hold the items up, but honestly, you still can't see them in full unless I put them over here on the side, so let me just do that. The first thing up is going to be a pair of jeans. So I saw this look on Pinterest, which was very in line with my theme for this spring and summer. I kind of want just elevated basics. This picture here is a look into what I wanted for spring. Just elevated, easy basics, but with a little bit of like oomph on it, right? And I feel like Banana Republic was the perfect place for that. When also I think looking for things that are chic and not so trendy, you have to shop at stores that are for grown people at the end of the day. And so in order to have this rich black woman vibe, I'm not going to find what I need probably in Forever 21. So it makes sense to go to a J. Crew or a Banana Republic. So I found these jeans. They were absolutely perfect, okay? They are the high-rise 90 straights. Don't get them confused. They have a pair that's 90 straights that are not high-rise, but these were perfect on me. They look great on my body. The silhouette was perfect. The color of the denim was perfect as well. I don't usually do light denim, but I wanted something that had too much fading going on, and I also didn't want any tears or rips in them, and I thought these were perfect. I also paired them here with this white button-up shirt, and as you can see, it's almost spot on to what the Pinterest photo is, and I thought this with a pair of mesh nude pumps and a clutch, it's just going to be easy. And that's my goal for this spring. Well, for always, is effortless chic. So these are like basics. The white shirt came from the sale rack. If it's available, I will link it below, but I can't guarantee it will be. I kind of found it on a humble. Sticking with tops, the next thing was cashmere sweaters. So for me, when it comes to basics, everybody sells basics. Amazon, Target, Walmart, you can find basics anywhere. A basic fabric to me going into this new era that I want to be in, cashmere and silk is something that is expensive. Expensive fabrics are going to cost you, right? During a sale like Friends and Family is the perfect time to pick those up because these sweaters were not cheap. They were originally $200, I think, a piece, and they were on sale for $120. And so I did pick up two. I got two very basic colors, black and this oatmeal color, but you'll see throughout the haul, I'm able to do them interchangeably with different items that are in this haul as well, and mix them well into my wardrobe. I've learned, and I think I've told you guys, when you have a vibe and a theme and also a color palette, everything flows seamlessly. Everything I bought back, I could pair within my closet. It just fits. And that's how it's supposed to be. For me, in general, it wasn't always that way. But lately, I've been doing the right thing. So these sweaters have just come in handy. We're having some tricky weather here. When I did purchase them maybe 2 to 3 weeks ago, I thought, man, I'm not going to get to wear them. It was really kind of getting warm here in the DMV. Baby, winter is almost back, okay? I've had these on sometimes twice a week going to work. I may wear the oatmeal color with the black one over my shoulder, or wear it by itself. And I've been getting my cost per wear already. I cannot wait to pull them back out for the winter. But the thing about a cashmere sweater, it's not so heavy, and so it's breathable, fluffy, cozy fabric. It's not weighted and hot. So I can wear these, I think, even up to like maybe a 65-degree day with no jacket. The next sweater came from the men's department. This is a cable sweater. I had been looking for something like this all winter long. Just couldn't find the right thing. All of the men's sweaters to me looked like men's sweaters. This did not. I found it on my way to the register. I ran back to the dressing room to try it on, and I thought that it was absolutely perfect. It's just a good color. It looks good over the shoulder. It looks good tucked into jeans. I wore it this week with a pair of tan trousers and did like a monochromatic look. Perfection. I thought it was a great sweater. This is available, and it was in the sale. I'll link it below. Just a PSA, everything is on sale right now. The sale is over with, but if it's something you really want, I say purchase it now. But Banana Republic goes on sale all the time. So if it's not on sale right now, just keep checking. So the next thing I purchased was dresses. And so I kind of picked these up. I wasn't quite sure about them, and I fell in love. They were these two, I don't want to call them maxi, they're not midi either. They're a little bit like in between. Oh, they are like lady dresses. And I feel like I'm going to love these while on travel, in the hotel. They're light, they're lightweight, they're breathable. And I thought in the beginning when I first tried them on, like, oh, it's not lined. The fabric seemed a little bit thin. But once you have it on your body, it's just cool and it feels so good and they're comfortable. And I'm like, oh, Banana, I think they did really well. It's tailored really great through the waist. As you can see on both dresses here, I have it in tan and I have it in black. But also these are great for work. So I felt like I could get my work wear, my vacation wear, weekend wear. You guys know I love a little pop collar situation. So I feel like these could definitely be dressed up. They have pockets, and some may argue they look a little matronly, and I think they can with the wrong shoes and the wrong accessories. But baby, let me tell you, when I say comfortable, it's comfortable. It's a good lightweight fabric, and I think you can wear them almost anywhere. Church, work, weekend, vacation, it doesn't matter. I thought these were great. I also paired these with the cashmere sweaters as well. Everything kind of works together, and I love that. The next dress is this linen dress, all black. I thought this was great. This was an impulse purchase because I'm always on the hunt for like things to throw on in the summertime. And we know linen is a lightweight fabric, but I thought this was a nice dress. I haven't had a linen dress in years, but linen is a fabric that just kind of gets on your nerves. And if I'm being honest, the dresses I just showed you, because they are that nice thin cotton material, at least the tan is going to show every single wrinkle. And you have to go into it knowing that that's going to happen. You're going to be wrinkled down. Let's keep it real. You're going to be really, really wrinkled, but you'll be comfortable. So you have to figure out which one you want. And you know, the thing with linen that bothers me is that it loses its shape. So if you sit down too long, you may actually have like a butt print in your linen pants. So, or your linen dress. So I'm not quite sure about this. This was not cheap. I want to say it was $180 for what it is. Anyway, it wasn't cheap. It was about $180. I did get 40% off. It has pockets. It's maxi. Again, something that can be worn to work. You throw a sweater over your shoulder, it can be perfect. But it's on the chopping block, but I do think it's a beautiful dress. The next dress, hands down, is my favorite. I'm gonna wear the heck out of this all summer long. This is the prettiest pretty girl dress I've seen in a long time. It is well made. It's cinched at the waist. Though it hits at the right spot. It has pockets. The fabric is heavy, but not light, but not hot. It's perfect. It's perfect. This is also another example of, again, you shop in grown stores, you wear grown people sizes, right? And what I mean by that is, well, you wear your right size. I purchased this in XL because I was so excited. Didn't pay attention to all the gapping in the back. Got it home like something seems off. And I realized that I actually needed a size large. This dress comes in, I think, 2 colors. And if I'm being honest, I'm trying to think, what's the 2 colors? I know one is like a poppy color, and I'm wondering if the other one is white, because if it is, I think I want it in white. I don't think I want to do any other color. I feel like the other one is like a blue though, if I'm not mistaken. I'll show it over here on the side, but really great dress. This is going to be so good all summer long, and not maybe for work because of the boobie area, but this is a great dress. This is going to look so great on a cruise, at a resort, out at a cookout, at a picnic. It's not going to matter. This dress is going to be good. Okay, so that is all of my Banana Republic items. Let me show you guys what else I picked up. So if you saw my shopping haul, you would have saw this A.L.C blazer with the back out. Well, fun fact, this is actually a dress. And I didn't know that at the time when I tried it on. You guys, I told you I was going to do my Google thing and Google the heck out of this blazer. I did. I found it. But everywhere where I found it on sale for like $200, it was final sale. And I wasn't quite sure of the size, or even if I liked it, and I didn't want that. So I did find it, I think, on Saks or Neiman's, with it being returnable, and it's perfect. Now, you'll see me over here trying it on. I am going to have it tailored and taken up a bit, maybe knock off about 3 inches to make it a little bit more blazer length for me. I've been in my tailoring bag lately, by the way, too. In the sense of, I've always gone to a tailor to get like something hemmed, right? But not to say, you know what, this is a nice dress, it needs to be shorter. These are really great pants. Maybe I can remove the seam from the bottom, right? And I have really been thinking through some of my items that I love that just needed minor tweaks. And tailoring isn't cheap, but it does make your item look a lot more elevated. And so I'm going to have this tailored, and I can't wait. Okay, now let's get into Shein. Okay, so I told you guys in my spring wish list I had the Aliyah shirt. I could not find a t-shirt that had the mandarin collar, the cropped t-shirt portion, but also a rectangular sleeve. A cousin slid into my DM. She's like, look, go to Shein. They have these shirts. I think these will work. She never lied, okay? Absolute perfection. I'm going to show you guys over here to the side. I've already worn them both. I wore the black one to work, and I wore the gray one out. 10 out of 10 out of 10. Now listen, I'm going to link them, but they may not be available because they were over on Instagram first, and I told you guys to follow me over there. A lot of people were complaining they were sold out of their sizes. These are a size large, I believe. And these are size large. I could have possibly done a medium. So just take it into consideration. I'm a classic large size 12. So if you're smaller, you can definitely go down a size. And I think I could have gone down to a medium if I had to. Really great shirts. They are thick. The only thing is they put this label here on the back. And I don't know who misguided, because they're by Misguided, but purchased through Shein. Do they think they're MM6 or something? Because that's a little bit confusing. But it makes it sporty and not so, you know, whatever. You can also take a seam threader, a seam ripper, and go through and remove this if you really wanted to. But it doesn't really bother me. But they are perfect for like $15. So while looking at those shirts, you guys know how those sites do. They show you similar items. I found this black shirt here. I'm trying to show you in another color because I feel like you can't really see it. Maybe in this color here. Okay, it's like the butter yellow. You know, that's like the color of the season right now. Do you guys see this shirt? It's a regular t-shirt. It's cinched here at the bottom, right? And it's kind of billowy here at the top. It has the open sleeve here. This is something, I have these in a size XL. I'll link these as well. Great t-shirts, double lined. I love the cinching at the bottom. It gives you a waist. But I feel like I'm getting away with something when I wear these to work because I'm wearing a t-shirt, but you don't really know it's a t-shirt because it's elevated, right? And so it doesn't look like your typical t-shirt, but it's cotton. It's a breathable fabric. It's going to be good for summer and spring. And I've worn the black already. Totally undetectable. So really great tops, and I'll link them. They're both from Missguided. Okay, my last two items are from Amazon, okay? And so I have this set here, which is a black set. Nothing special about it. I like something to travel in. I wanted to just wear this with a jean jacket over my shoulder and a clutch bag or something like that to travel in, especially for our staycation here in Washington. But also something I could throw on if I need to run down to the spa or to the front desk. And a sweatsuit might be too heavy because we're going into spring and summer. However, the set is a little bit big. You'll see it over here to the side. I did repurchase in a size large with a long sleeve shirt. I just want to see what the difference is going to be. I find a lot of times with places on Amazon or pretty much anywhere, you get the length as you go up in size. So I'm hoping when the large comes that it doesn't shorten the pant too much. So I'll keep you posted on that, and I'll probably show you in the vlog whether it works or not. So I'm going to hold on to this, and if the large works, I'm going to give this over to my sister-in-law. And then the other set I got here, you guys have seen me every travel vlog with my sets from Rainbow in black and the army color. Those are getting old. They are really great. They've lasted almost 2 years. I think I paid $25 in total for both, for the whole set. I've got my cost per wear. I wear them to the airport. I wear them all spring and summer long, honestly. I was wearing them to work at one point because there was no one in the office. I could easily throw it on and no one would really see. But this one here is a little bit more elevated. Let me show you guys the material. So you see up close, this is a much richer fabric. It's a little bit thicker. It is warmer, so it won't be as cool as the other one, but this is going to be perfect to travel in. I do wish the bottom, the pants were just 1 inch longer. It's the right length for flip-flops, but this for me is, again, traveling with probably flats on, and I would never wear this with heels. And possibly just going from the spa back to my room, something like that, or going down for breakfast in the morning. I just wish it was a little bit longer. It wasn't the cheapest sets. And with Amazon, you get what you pay for. If you pay $19.99 for a 2-piece set, it's going to feel like a $19.99 set. I think this was closer to $40, but it's heavy, and it's much better made than the sets that I had from Rainbow. But they did their thing for the last couple of years. This is a really great set, and it comes in so many colors. So I hope you guys enjoyed my haul this week. My next video should be my vlog, hopefully, of our staycation. It is a busy weekend next weekend. You guys know that it's going to be Easter Sunday, so I hope, fingers crossed, I can get it up. If not, it may be on that Monday if I have to. But I'm getting better with my content creating. I'm getting better I have a laptop now that goes with me, so I can also do some of this work and upload everything in real time and hopefully get through the editing portion a lot faster so I can get it up on Sunday. And I will see you guys next week, and thanks for watching.